Good morning, dear students. The next content of natural phenomena is electric charges in atoms. Now, children, what is electricity or current? Flow of charge, flow of electrons. Flow of electrons or negative charge is called electric current. Right? Who named charges as positive charge and negative charge? Benjamin Franklin. Right? One charge is negatively charged and second is positively charged. Okay, children? Atom, smallest particle of any matter is an atom. Right? Atom contains different types of particles like positively charged particles, negatively charged particles. Third particles also present, which are neutral. Positive particles in atom are called protons and negative particles are called electrons. When atom contains equal number of positive particles and negative particles, okay, it means equal number of proton. Symbol of proton is P plus and electrons E minus. Okay, children, equal number of proton and equal number of electron or electrons. According to this figure, one positive charge is present. It means one proton. E minus electron. Electron is negative particle and proton is positive particle. When these two numbers are equal, number of proton is equal to number of electron, then atom is electrically neutral. Atom is electrically neutral means no remaining charge is present. Okay? For example, one proton is present, one electron is present. What is total charge? 0. Atom is electrically neutral. In normal conditions, okay children, when excess of negative charge is present, then atom is negatively charged. Right? When electrons are removed, then atom is positively charged. Loss of electron, it means gain of positive charge. Okay children, loss of electrons. Loss of electrons, then which charge develops? Positive. Because electrons are negative particles or negatively charged. Electrons are removed, then object becomes positively charged. Right? For example, when glass rod is rubbed with silk, glass rod is rubbed with the silk. For example, this glass rod is rubbed with the silk. Glass rod becomes positively charged and silk negatively charged. Why? Due to movement of particles from positive object towards negative object. Why only negative particles move from one object to another object? Children, answer is based on their positions. What is the position of positive charge in the atom? Position of negative charge? Right? Positive particles are firmly bound. All positive particles are firmly bound. And negative particles are loosely bound. Negative particles move around the positive center or positive charge. Right? After rubbing or this friction, what happens? Loss of this negative particle. Loss of this negative particle. When negative particle is accepted by second object becomes negatively charged. At first one, positively charged. Right children? What is the direction of flow of negative particles from positive towards negative? In any direction. Right? When first object becomes negatively charged, like combination of ebonite and wool. In ebonite rod and wool. When surface of ebonite rod is rubbed with wool, ebonite rod becomes negatively charged. Just opposite of glass rod, because ebonite rod accepts negative particles. Ebonite rod accepts negative particles. Again, movement of negative particles from one object to another. Direction is not fixed. Direction may be from left to right or from right to left. It depends upon nature which object is negatively charged. If first object is negatively charged, it means direction of flow of negative charge is from positive towards negative. Right? If second object is negatively charged, then what is the direction of flow? From positive towards negative. Answer is based on this one. This is the only reason that negative particles or electrons are loosely bound in an atom. Okay children? Many short answer questions based on electric charges in an atom. Which particles are positively charged? Right? Which particles are positively charged in an atom? Protons are positively charged. Which particles are negatively charged? Electrons are negatively charged. Next question. When number of proton is equal to number of electron, then what is the total charge in the atom? Atom is electrically neutral. Because net charge or total charge is 0. What happens after loss of electrons? Gain of positive charge. And what happens after gain of electrons? Gain of negative charge. After gain of electrons, gain of negative charge. Loss of electron, gain of positive charge. Okay children? Very interesting concepts based on exchange or loss or gain of negative particles of atom. And children, who named charges as negative and positive charges? Remember this name, Benjamin Franklin. Benjamin Franklin. Right? Possible short answer question. Benjamin Franklin. Now children, next content. Different ways of charging a body. Different modes, different ways by we can charge any uncharged body where charge is absent. First method is well-known method, friction or rubbing. Second is by conduction. And third one is by induction. Which method? By induction. Right? Now, what happens in rubbing or friction? Which method? Which figure is showing friction? A figure, B figure or C figure? Rubbing. Negligible gap between two objects. Which figure is it showing? Yes, first one. This is friction. This is friction mode of charging a body. Right? For example, same concept. Surface of glass rod is rubbed with silk. Glass becomes positively charged and silk negatively charged. Right? Due to movement of negative particles or negatively charged particles from glass rod towards silk. This method of charging is friction. Right? Then important feature of friction or rubbing. By rubbing equal and opposite charges obtained. Equal means equal in magnitude. For example, on glass rod, total positive, what is total positive charge? 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 plus 4. And total negative charge on silk 1, 2, 3, 4 minus 4. This is called equal and opposite charge. By friction, what happens? Equal and opposite charges are obtained. Right? Condition is given by friction, by rubbing, where gap is negligible between two objects. Second feature, equal and opposite charges. Now only two figures are left, B and C, and two methods of charging, by conduction and by induction. Conduction and induction, just opposite. In conduction, children, when any uncharged body is brought very close to charged body, A figure is showing charged body or object which is positively charged, and B, zero charge is absent. But when charged body is brought very close to uncharged body, right? Here in this figure, in second stage of this figure, which is showing no gap between two objects, then what happens? Charge, flow of charge from charged object towards uncharged object. It means charging by touching of two surfaces, right, in which same charge develops. Same charge is obtained, right? Same charge. If negative charge is brought, negative charge. Positive charge object is brought, positive charge. This mode of charging is by conduction method. Right? Only one method is left, which is induction. Induction means charged object is brought very close or near to uncharged object. Then what happens? Equal and opposite charges develop. Uncharged body becomes charged. But which charge develops on uncharged body? Opposite. If first body is positively charged, body becomes uncharged body becomes negatively charged. If first one is negative, second becomes positively charged. Right? But condition is here without touching. Here is gap between two objects without touching. In conduction, by touching, same charge is obtained. Induction, without touching, opposite charges are obtained. Opposite charge on uncharged body is obtained. Right? You can draw same figure, you can change its alignment. You can draw in vertical manner. First positively charged body, second negatively charged body with gap between two objects. This mode of charging or this method of charging is called induction. Right? In this way, we can charge any object. Charging a body. We can develop charge of any object or on any uncharged body. Right? Either by friction or rubbing. Second, by conduction. Right? And third one, by induction.